You're not wrong. Seattle. Day one. We went back in time. But shit, we actually did. I was just joking.
Abby. Oh. Easy.
Are we gonna play back the entirety of that
okay,
entire
Abs?
game we've already played
Yeah, just-
as Abby now?
What's up?
Been searching everywhere for you. We've been called up. Isaac wants us at the front.
What? Are you serious?
I'm afraid so. We should hustle.
We're leaving now?
Yes. Vámonos.
So that's essentially the end of The Last of Us Part 2 as Ellie, and now we're gonna play The Last of Us Part 2 as Abby. Is that what's happening right now?
Fuck, my neck.
Hey,
Then when they
thanks for giving me
converge
that
in
room
that
last night.
spot,
Yeah,
we'll
who
continue
was it
and
this
like play
time?
the prologue
That
of the
Coke
game.
chick?
Nah, the
Or the
weather.
epilogue, I guess, at
She's
that
down
point.
from the mountain.
Oh, the scientist. Nice.
She's a little too excited about her job. Talked my ear off about some storm and I don't know.
Worth it, though?
Oh, absolutely.
The gym. Gotta get
Getting
those
very happy
gains.
now.
You should. You're never gonna do better than her.
I keep thinking the same thing.
I thought that about somebody. I still don't know if I'm wrong. Maybe I never will do better than her, but hey. There's a billion fish in the sea, as they say. She is swole. Look at her. She's got bigger forearms than any guy in the whole game. And biceps.
Hello, Miss Potts.
Her too.
A gentleman never tells.
Wow.
Learning horticulture. Gardening class.
I gotta talk to my dad for a second. Grab us some food.
Yeah, on it.
Get me something con picante.
You get what you get.
You don't throw a fit. That's right. You tell him.
The scar is on his knees, right? He's praying. I gotta tie him up and bring him in.
Mind me as I awkwardly walk backwards.
It's nice to see you too, Abby.
Oh, shit, Jordan. I didn't see you there.
You coming with us to the Saravina?
Manny and I just got called up to the fob. What are you doing at the Saravina?
Hotel and the school are getting evacuated. We're grabbing supplies and bringing everyone back to the base.
Seriously?
Yeah, can you fucking believe after everything?
Hey,
we're
he's playing the
falling
Vita
back?
too.
You don't know that's what it is.
At least Leah might be home from the TV station sooner.
Well, there's that, yeah. I should run. May your survival be long.
And may your death be swift.
Such a weird thing to say to somebody. I know it just doesn't look right. Ronda Rousey has muscles, but doesn't look like that. Ronda Rousey's kinda hottie, I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, bueno. Hoy están diciendo...
Hey, sir.
Ah, Abby,
How you feeling?
fantastic. Would you please tell him to get rid of this?
Oh, I've tried.
I look good.
Te ves horrible.
Bueno, we have to head out.
Keep him safe.
For you, I will.
So they've essentially built an entire colony or society inside of a massive, what would this be, like a stadium? Looks like it's the inside of a stadium, like where all the vendors would be. Whereas Ellie and Joel and all of them built like a society like in a town. Like they built their own like Old West town out in the middle of nowhere. Like the two competing views of life. Change your clothes. Let's find some new clothes. I'm supposed to be finding food, right? In the concessions office. That would be here. Food, food, food.
Anyway,
What are they serving today?
burritos. Again.
Okay.
At least we got firepower.
Abby, what are you doing? Hey, tenemos prisa. Dame
We
tu
have the
boleto.
fast
Hey, man,
pass. I
there's a
paid
line.
for it.
What the fuck?
Excuse me.
Wait your turn like the rest of us. We're going to the front. Come on.
So embarrassing. Why do you have 3? Go on back.
Now, don't freak out. Mel's coming with us.
I love microwave burritos, man.
Manny?
They're pretty great. Like
Where's
if you
your
ever
pack?
just have like a lazy
Anyone?
night or just
Why are
want
you
some
doing this
food
to
very
me?
quickly,
Because I care about both of you.
buy some
I'm
microwave
tired of all the
burritos, throw it
bullshit.
in the microwave for like
Does she know I'm
2.5
on this
minutes.
drive?
She does.
Delicious.
And she's cool with it.
Yeah.
Why does your yeah sound like a no?
It's my accent. Come on. Stop being paranoid.
I can't say I've ever just eaten them
I
like
think you
that
gotta
though.
quit that and
Usually,
make
you
them
know, I
more
use a
comfortable.
plate and silverware. Like I'm
It's an opportunity for
civilized.
you to finally move forward.
We've barely said a word to each other since Jackson. I'm just supposed to pretend that didn't happen?
Of course not. You guys need to talk about it.
She wanted Joel dead as much as the rest of us.
But she's not like the rest of us. She hasn't hurt people like that before.
She kills scars all the time.
Not the way we kill Joe. Don't forget, we are grunts. She's a medic. Come on, Abby. She's family. Do it for me, okay?
I'll try.
That's all I'm asking for.
They are delicious, especially when the middle is frozen solid and the outer is molten lava. I hate that. It actually almost like pisses me off. Like it's almost a pet peeve. Like if I'm eating one and I'm savoring it and it's delicious, and I go to take another bite and it's like ice cold, I'm like, throw the rest away. It's garbage. Can't reheat it at that point. Then it's just never gonna heat evenly.
Get your things ready. I'm gonna grab Mel.
Yeah,
Be nice.
bite me.
I've never actually tried to cook one in my air fryer. I wonder how that would turn out if you cook on my frozen burrito in an air fryer. Probably be delicious. Man, why haven't I tried that yet? That sounds amazing.
Scientist, huh?
Scientists can't wear red bras? What the hell is that? What is that? Scientists can't be sexy? Judgmental. They're great in the air fryer. The wrap gets crispy and flaky.
Knock, knock. Ready to roll?
Yeah, just about. Hi. Hey. I actually cleared you for active duty.
Barely.
You could probably get a stay if you ask.
I'd rather not sit around if I don't have to.
No one's okay with this?
Why would it be up to Owen? We need to grab Alice on our way.
Hey. Do better.
So we are literally just replaying the entirety of the game from Abby's viewpoint at this point. To what end and for what purpose? I was right, it is a stadium. Holy shit. I've only actually
you
been
gonna
in
call
a
the
stadium in real life like
It's
twice
just
my
usual
entire life.
rotation, don't worry.
Hey, when you get back, will you check on my dad? He seems, I don't know, worse?
Worse how?
Well, he's complaining about a sharp pain in his wrists. He can barely hold a spoon.
Maybe we can get him some more painkillers.
Heard they moved you and Owen to Section 96?
Yeah, it's nice. It's lots of young families.
Getting you guys excited about the baby?
Seeing all the kids running around, yeah, I'm getting ready.
All those crying babies. Let's drive Owen crazy.
He hasn't even seen it yet. He's out on rotation.
Oh, nice.
Danny. Yikes.
Tomatoes.
Sucks for him.
Yeah.
So at first, I was gonna say, man, Ellie and Joel and all of them definitely had the better setup. But now I'm starting to think like, this is kind of genius. Like every section of the stadium is like a different segment of life. Like you got your horticulture garden, you got your pets, your livestock in the middle.
Signing out, Alice?
Like, I don't
Just
know.
plain as
I kind of prefer this setup,
Abby,
honestly.
Wanna grab her?
It's like living on a cruise ship every day of your life.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, they have the best
Cozy
colony.
dog.
There's my favorite girl.
The only one that'll put up with your shit.
Don't be jealous.
And you figure like every single one of these
You
vending
wanna go to the trucks?
spots is
Let's go to the
probably
trucks.
filled with the stuff they used to sell. So they have like a little bit of time
hey,
worth of like goods.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
okay,
gonna let me
since
pet the
you asked
dog?
So nicely. Who's the best boy?
Oh, Ellie never pet dogs. Ellie only killed dogs. I see what they're doing here. I get it. I see what the game's doing here. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a dragonfly. I was like, what the hell is floating in the middle of the sky? A pixel randomly floating.
Go get it.
Pet a dog at the beginning of the game. Yeah, and then she killed all of the rest of them. You're not wrong. I did pet a dog at the beginning of the day. But did she pet the dog twice and play ball with it? She didn't. She was too in a hurry to go kill people. Abby's the real one, I think.
Yes, you did.
I'm starting to see what the game's trying to do here. I think the game's going to try and convince us that Abby's the good guy.
My job.
She really
Ellie
likes
was
it.
a monster the
Ask
whole
her about
time.
the Cumulus clouds.
Well, I guess you get to stay away from the combat.
Yeah, if that's what you're into.
I'd be happy staying put, I think. Just treating families.
You'd miss fucking up scars.
I don't think so.
See the
I go
back of her bicep? What is that called? A trap? Like when she went to go adjust her backpack? Like her arm flexed out of its mind.
Hey,
I want arms like that, dude. What the hell? I need to start going to a gym or something. My little twig arms. I don't eat enough spinach.
hey, Pat. Can I have my usual?
You got it. Gracias.
Which trucks are in?
Take S24.
I would like to have arms like that as well. Wouldn't we all?
I'm driving. Sign us out.
Good deal.
I don't know what that means, but I'm
Thanks.
sure it's not nice.
Survival be long.
May your death be swift.
That seems like such a weird sign off to say to somebody that you care about when you
think it's
walk
a warm-up.
away. May your death be swift.
Getting stuck again. Anybody got any grease? We are out. Okay, never mind. I'll manage.
Can't pick up any of this other stuff. Just one pistol, that's it. I mean,
Down for some friendly competition?
The loser cleans the apartment.
High stakes. Best score on a full magazine?
you've
You're
never
on,
seen how
Kettle.
dirty my apartment is. Only headshots, that's all we do all day. I almost lost, and I did like almost all headshots. Holy shit. I wasn't even paying
Requesting
attention to
that
the
gun
score the
next
whole
time.
time.
Yeah, the gun's why I won. Oh, that reminds me. There is a huge pile of dirty dishes.
You're cruel.
Ooh, you can fold my laundry, too.
Mind if I do? I actually don't mind laundry. Like, I don't know why everybody always talks about laundry like it's some sort of like,
Let's get to the base.
oh, I hate it. It's the worst chore in the world. Like, out of all the chores, laundry's easy, dude. Like, you literally throw it in a machine, it does all the work, and then you just have to put it away. It beats the hell out of having to mow the lawn. I don't even mind washing dishes. I hand wash dishes. Like, I specifically do not use a dishwasher. One, because I live by myself, so I only use like one dish at a time. Just makes more sense to hand wash them one at a time as I'm using them. And two, like, how lazy do you have to be, really? Like, can't get your hands dirty every once in a while? You can't scrub a dish or two? Huh? Too good for it? Laundry's fine. Putting it away is the worst part. See, I'm a guy and I live by myself, as I mentioned.
Alice gets shot.
So I don't fold
Smells
jack shit.
pregnant.
Like everything hangs up. If it's a shirt or pants, it hangs up.
Give you a chance to talk.
If it's jeans, I just fold them, lay them on the ground next to my dresser. I got like a stack of like 3 jeans that I just wear all the time over and over again. Fold them up nicely, put them on the floor next to the dresser. Underwear and socks, you don't have to fold those.
Gracias.
You just throw the underwear in the underwear drawer, throw the socks in the sock drawer, you're good to go. Now, if I was married or had a partner, I'm sure I'd probably have to neaten that up a little bit. But since I'm not,
Not great.
hey, I'm living the grandiose bachelor life over here.
Nah, I'm good.
It's not a big deal.
No, it's fine. I'm just gonna wear myself out.
Must be
I'm
nice.
picking up a few extra assignments.
You and Owen.
What do you mean?
It's a lonely existence, man. Lonely out here by yourself.
Hey, Manny. Where are you headed?
2.
Nobody else to fold your
Truck
laundry for you?
S-24 headed to 2. Hey, your survival will be long.
Man, your dad is sweet.
And washing one dish at a time?
When we lost a hatchery.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I'm just like,
We plan on getting it back.
No, Isaac says it's low priority. We're fishing enough wild salmon right now.
am I controlling this? Or am I just
did you mean
controlling the
about me,
camera? I kind of can't tell. Nobody folds my
Haven't
laundry
seen
in
him
our
in like
house.
2
We take care of
weeks.
our own laundry, even my kids.
Keeps picking up open assignments. Has he talked to you? Did he say anything? Or...
Did you see the writing
No, we're
on
still
that
not.
trailer?
I
It
mean,
like
I've
wasn't
seen
on
it
the
in the mess hall,
trailer. It
but
was like floating in
We
front
walk
of it.
around each other. Jackson shook them. You know, I wouldn't read too much into it. Mel, stay low!
Oh, this is where we're gonna see the scars.
They
Gotcha.
were waiting for us.
We never really dealt with that much as that.
What the fuck do you think we're doing?
Your head's going, dude. I want to fix that. Killer got in the way.
Manny, get us out of it!
Take out the horse.
Boy, just keep coming!
Not a bad idea. It is kind of disgusting, but not a bad idea. Like, the horse never chose this life, okay? I'm not taking out any more horses. Screw it. I was actually going for the horse. Says a lot about my aim. Why is this one guy like unkillable? Jerk. Almost hit me. Did you like my acting a minute ago, though? Didn't it seem like I was actually really tore up about
okay?
being single and living by myself, all by my lonesome with nobody
How far
else
away
in this
from the
world to
farm?
care about me or to be with me or spend time with me?
Let's get inside.
It was really good acting, huh? Yeah.
Let's make sure this place is secure.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Stop judging me. Welcome to Bay Hardware.
There's enough stuff here to make a pipe bomb.
Copy that.
Maybe we should have taken our chances outside.
Nah, we got this.
I will admit, my last experience in the dating world did definitely hit me pretty hard when it fell apart. 'Cause I thought that was forever, man. But now that I'm back into the single life, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I don't need anybody. Definitely not this guy. I didn't realize there were people in here. My bad. I was making a joke. I guess I should just always assume there's zombies everywhere. I can't judge others anymore. My judgment time will come and we'll have to answer for some things. That is true, man. Everybody's day will come. When that day comes, how are you gonna look? That's why I like to live righteously. Why I try to be as nice of a person as possible. Care for others. Oh, I thought maybe I was supposed to climb that.
Over here.
Game gave up. They're like, you are taking way too long to figure this out on your own. But that is not flattering light for you, I gotta tell you.
Guys, look up there.
Could be a way out.
I'll climb up there and check it out.
How? What? How? You can climb anything. Look at her arms. I said arms in a really weird way. I do now. I wasn't that way when I was younger. I'm trying to make up for it. I was always... So, like... As far as moral compass, like, I've always morally been very, very clean. Like, very straight-laced. To the point where, like, some of the stuff I do, I'm not even sure is morally the correct thing to do. Or if I just, like, made it up in my head that, like, oh, no, you shouldn't do those things. And, like, I've just never done them. But, like, I'm almost too straight-laced to the point where, like, I feel like I haven't really lived much. And a lot of people judge me when they learn about, like, how I live. Because they're like, you're kind of boring and dull. To me, I'm like, well, that's how you're supposed to be. Other people are like, you know, it's okay to, like, go out to the bar occasionally and, like, have a few drinks and, like, hang out with friends. I'm like, no! I'm not that bad, but... where do I go from here?
Here we go.
But that's, like, a legitimate concern, is, like, where does the moral compass end and where does, like, living life start, you know? Like, where does it go from being a good, righteous, living person to being like, wow, you're, like, way too far overboard. You need to relax a little bit. Increased health, that seems useful. But for me, like, the worst I ever did was, like, back in college. Like, you know, had my fun, you know, lived it up a little bit, lived life. Like, in hindsight, I kind of regret some of that now, but we're all young enough to start living our lives. I take pride in a lot of the things I still haven't done at this point in my life that other people typically, like... Thank you, pup.
Here they come! Come on!
I was a very bad aim, and I could not aim. I feel like there's no point in wasting ammo here. Just chop them all up. Okay, maybe chopping up isn't gonna work. There's a lot of them. Oh gosh, there's a lot of them. Oh, that's a clicker! What's happening? Okay, chopping isn't gonna work. Okay, we have officially died. We've died a couple of times to the zombies in the past. I had a misspent youth. Mine was... Even as a young kid, like, I was always... And when I say young kid, I also mean, like, a teenager and stuff. I was always very focused on, like, my grades. So I never once actually had fun or, like, hung out with friends much. There was, like, one friend I would go out with to his house occasionally. But other than that, it was always, like, super focused on school, super focused on grades, always wanted to be, like, really good all the time. So, like, in that way, I feel like I kind of wasted my youth because I didn't actually, like, enjoy my childhood. Or my young adulthood, for that matter. Okay, we got to figure out what we're supposed to do here, because I don't think we're actually supposed to be killing all these things. Hurry. Alright, apparently we were supposed to just kill all these things. But like, even now in my adult life, because that's how I lived when I was younger, like I never go out, I never actually enjoy myself. I'm just always like, oh, I gotta like focus on being good and like doing what I'm supposed to be doing, so let me just stay home. Because if I leave my house, like something bad's gonna happen. It's kind of a weird mindset to have, honestly. But like I said, I hold myself to like a specific standard, which is kind of like, I think some people would argue is an extraordinary standard in a bad way, where it's like, dude, like, relax. Live it up a little bit. And like, I can't do that. I must abide by the rules and regulations that have been set forth before me.
Nanny.
You got it.
I would go egging and rocking houses as a kid and things like that. The worst thing I ever did as a kid, and I still feel bad about it to this day.
Ladies first.
And I was probably only like 7 or 8 at the time. I broke a bottle on a sidewalk.
Go ahead, Abs.
I was such a fucking rebel.
I like you, Abs.
Like I was just out in the neighborhood with like the other neighborhood kids at the time.
Greenhouse.
And, like,
all these plants are alive.
we found a bottle next to somebody's car in their driveway. And like, I knew enough that I was like, well, no, we can't break this next to the car or against the car or in the driveway. Let's bring it out to the sidewalk in front of the house instead. So I at least brought it out to the sidewalk in front of the house. Then I was like, shh, guys, shh. I was like looking around to all the houses, windows in the entire street. And I was like, psh, and as soon as the bottle broke, I was like, oh no, oh, fuck, man. Oh, they're going to tell my parents. God dang it. That's like the worst thing I ever did growing up. Like to this day, I still feel like I'm super guilty about it. It's not the worst thing I ever did. I was a wild child, you know it. The only other worst thing I ever did is one day I walked home from school, and instead of walking straight home from school, I ran out into the woods with a couple kids from high school and didn't tell my parents where I was going to be or how long. I'm a crazy kid, man. You better watch out. You better watch out. Alright, I get it. We're supposed to be looting and finding our way out of here. Exit. It's blocked off. There's no way out. Nice. As a teen, we would also drive around and shoot cars and houses with paintball guns. The heck? Are you crazy? You can't do that. Where am I supposed to be going? I know I'm supposed to be climbing somewhere. Here? Here is it. It is here. Do I regret it now? Yes.
Bob's dead ahead.
It's paintball guns. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? They have to wash it off.
They're out there.
Yeah.
Can't feel too bad about it.
Let's keep moving. God, remember pass through this area without getting jumped by scars.
But that's a weird thing about my intro version now as an adult is like it existed as a kid too. Like even when all of my
Getting
high school
nostalgic
friends
about
were
the
like
cheers?
getting together after school
Easy
and hanging
days, huh?
out,
Too
like
easy.
I never
We let
wanted
our
to.
guard down, and they strung up an entire squad.
That was in retaliation to us shooting those kids.
Okay, but those kids attacked our guys. What would you do?
I don't know, not riddle them with bullets?
I'd rather save our people.
Manny, they're kids. It's not their fault.
Not our fault either. Those deaths are on them.
Okay.
Damn. Spoken by the two people who don't have kids, and the one person who's standing up for the kids is the one pregnant one in the group.
Quiet out here.
Keep checking those sightlines.
I only hung out with other introverted kids. Yeah, that was the one friend I had growing up in high school, was he was also
Someone's
introverted.
blocking the door.
And honestly, when we were
Maybe
hanging
there's
out,
another way in.
we spent most of our times that we hung out at his house. He'd be playing
Up here.
PlayStation and I would just watch.
Manny, see what's up there.
On it.
It was essentially Twitch before Twitch. Occasionally we would go outside and like ride our bikes, and then if we rode our bikes, it would be to the movie store to rent more games for his PlayStation.
Cable's got on something.
That was weird looking. What the hell?
There you go. Coming up.
Mel, stay with Alice. I'll try to get that door open. Find you two another way in. Cool. Be careful.
I remember growing up though, like my parents let me
Well,
ride my bike pretty much anywhere.
still no
Like when
sign
I
of
was in middle
scars.
school and high school,
Maybe we'll
mostly
give up.
high school. Like
You're funny.
we lived at the top of a hill, and then the town was at the bottom of the hill. And I think it was like 12 blocks to get to the bottom of the hill from where we lived. Because we lived on like 12th Street or 13th Street or something, and like Main Street was at the bottom of the hill where like all of the shops and stuff were in the library. And like after school, I would just get on my bike, and I remember just riding downtown to like Main Street, like 12 blocks down the hill. Like even even today, like I think of that, and like I think of my kids, and my kids are a lot younger. Like they're not high school age. But I think of like,
Long way
she
down.
just face planted right into the ground, by the way. She didn't even attempt to catch herself. I just think of like all those days that I would spend on my bike outside without any supervision. And now as a parent, I'm like, no, there's no way I would let my kids just get on their bike and like ride freaking 12 miles down the road by themselves. Are you crazy? I get it. Geronimo! Can I drop while I'm holding on to this? No?
There we go.
Oh, I can't. I love the
Hey, Mel.
animation of her just
We're
face
in.
planting in the ground from like 5 stories up. Just goes limp and her lifeless body just thump, right into the ground. Yeah, as a kid I would leave when the sun came up and my parents wouldn't see me until well after the sun went down.
Come on. Quick.
Yeah, when I did spend the day outside, it was usually just wandering around the town by myself. Like it wasn't even like
Yeah,
going
sure.
out with friends and doing anything. It was just like me wandering through the stores. My dad worked at the movie store, so I'd go wander around there, check out the movie store while he was working, say hi, pop in for a minute, pop back out. Like walking to and from school.
Check it out.
I tried to figure it out
Some kind of
recently,
boat
probably like
workshop.
6 months ago. I checked
Let's
out a
remember
map
this
of the
place.
old town I grew up in.
Man's always on the
And I
lookout for
literally,
spare
kid
parts.
you not, I think it was like a 12-mile distance each way, like to and back from school. And literally it was uphill both ways because we lived on top of the mountain, or the hill, I guess, that came down to Main Street. Then from Main Street, there was a bridge that went across the river, and then up the next hill on the other side is where the school was. So, like, when I can tell my kids I went uphill both ways when I walked to school, like, literally I did. Like, it's not even a joke. And, like, I think of all the times I walked home from school back then, and I'm like, would I let my kids walk 13 miles home from school? Probably not. That's a long fucking walk. Might not have been. I think it might have been 13 miles round trip now that I think about it. It might have been 6 miles each way. But still, that's a long way to walk. Like the gameplay loop of this game has essentially became just loot all of the rooms as you're walking from point A to point B.
Okay.
If she can't lift this door,
I'll hold it here.
we've got no hope.
I'll brace it with
Sorry.
The dog almost died.
Yeah. Crank broke.
What now?
Abby, look.
You're too strong, Abby.
A hatch. Manny, just hang tight. We're gonna find a way up to the roof.
Okay.
So,
It's just all platforming
glad you
puzzles
did
with this
survive
chick.
us.
Right. Remind me to thank Manny for that one. I am glad I'm here with you guys. I hate to hear you got in trouble and I couldn't help.
Hey, why have you been avoiding me?
I wasn't avoiding you.
Come on, you've barely said anything to me since Jackson.
I don't know. I guess I was shook by Jackson, too.
You don't think Joel deserved what he got?
I think he deserved worse. I just wish I didn't take part in it.
I get it. What kind of a person could do that, right?
I'm not saying that.
Let's see if there's a way to the hatch.
All right. Hey, Abby, boost me up there. Got an idea.
I like ideas.
Boost her up, she's pregnant.
Okay, here we go.
Got it.
You should not be laying on her belly like that.
So what's your idea?
One sec.
What are you doing?
Getting us out of here?
Okay, just go slow.
One advantage of being pregnant. Low center of gravity.
I'll take your word for it.
So Abby liked Owen.
Made it.
Owen ended up with Mel. Still trying to figure out if that was like a long-term thing or if it was just like a one-time hookup where Owen cheated on Abby with Mel, and that's how she became pregnant. And that's why
Thank
Abby
you.
and Mel have kind of an awkward tension between them.
Okay. Getting closer to the hatch.
Let's see.
The integrity of the hull of that boat looks weakened. I bet you Abby could Hulk smash through it. Kind of tempted to shoot it, because I feel like that's what the game wants me to do. Nope, never mind. Wasted a bullet. She is jacked. That is for sure. Then crawl across on the ladder. Pick the ladder back
Hey,
up on the other side.
Smart.
We can get across. So freaking smart, man. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Reminds me a little of Owen's boat.
I almost thought I knocked her off the edge as I was picking up the ladder. All right, now we got to get to where? It's not tall enough, man. What you looking at? What? Where am I supposed to be putting this?
There's a catwalk running to the hatch. How do we get there? Okay, that's promising.
I feel like I went the right way. Hold on. I'm thinking, trying to figure it out. I'm supposed to go down. Looks like the wrong way. The game made it sound like it was the right way. Said it was promising. Catwalk leading to the hatch. So the yellow catwalk is what she's talking about, right? That's where she wants me to get. Ow. But also leads to nothing. If I come over here, lift this up? No. If I drop, will I die? Yep. Yep, turns out I'll die. Alright then. I love the animation when you fall from a high spot and die. Like the body just goes limp and just takes the full force of the fall right on the head.
But how do we get to the catwalk?
Like how the game's like, would you like a hint, you big moron? I feel like this is right, I just don't know where to go from here. Why else would it let me put the ladder here? Oh shit. She just broke every tooth in her mouth. She ate cement. Oh!
There's a catwalk
Do something with
leading
this.
to the hatch. But how do we get to the catwalk?
Something with this. What?
Okay, that's promising.
I'm a freaking genius, man. I don't need your hints, game. I don't know why I didn't see the rope there earlier. I swear it wasn't there before.
Long way down. Vertigo hitting you hard? Especially when I look down.
Usually when vertigo gets you. Doesn't get you when you're just standing on flat floor looking straight ahead. We made it! We figured out the puzzle.
There they are. Manny! Be right down.
Okay.
Look, fob, sweet fob. Almost there.
Bet we can cut through that rail yard.
You want to get off the roof first?
Please.
No. I'm gonna live up here.
Kind of hard to imagine you being afraid of anything.
I'm not as fearless as you think.
Oh, please.
Like, I could never do the surgery stuff you do. Be too freaked out about fucking it up.
You think I don't feel the same way?
Well, for what it's worth, my dad always said you were his best student.
He did? Well, he always said he was an idiot. Come on.
Ah, the self-deprecating humor. I'm familiar with.
Alice. Oh, good girl.
About time you two caught up.
Yeah, I know that did take a while. I'm sorry.
Quiet out here?
Yeah. I don't like it.
Oh, we're almost to the fob.
Man, when we get back home, we're gonna find a couch, watch a movie, and drink until I pass out.
That's good. Have you noticed I don't really care much about looting all of
Oh,
the
yeah?
available
Which drink?
spaces anymore?
Which movie?
Like, it's kind of
Strong
dragging the
questions.
game on.
Movies
The
the
longer
one
we
with
keep looting, the slower the
See, I'm
game moves.
the girl who rides the wolf.
Oh, I love that one.
Girl who rides the
Drink.
wolf.
My mezcal from the party last week.
That roof is awfully
you
rusted.
mean our mezcal?
Say. I'll save some for you.
Oh, I could definitely go for a drink right now. If I wasn't so pregnant.
Okay, we'll follow the tracks. That'll get us back on the main road to the fob.
I don't like this.
I know. Keep your eyes open.
Any way over that wall?
Not that I can see.
Shh. Quiet. Here comes more of them.
Better they fall to us, but I guess it doesn't matter. No. But
So were these all originally the same group? Like all of these people were originally part of the Fireflies and then they like went separate ways? Disbanded and branched off into their own separate groups? Oh, come on. Oh, my aim, dude. Holy cow. My aim is horrible. It is not improving. Oh, damn. I thought I had an axe. I just have a straight up hammer. Did you just shoot me, by the way? I will say she has much better weaponry than Ellie did. Got like a freaking assault rifle. Search the train yard. Nobody's here. You're crazy. You were hearing things just now. Definitely didn't hear bullets, that's for sure. Where are they? They apparently have like a standalone multiplayer version of this coming out at some point. It's been in the works for like 3 years. I was reading about it the other day. There is no grass here. What I thought I was doing, but I was not hiding, that's for sure. Nice. Nice shot. This one at? Where's this one at? Behind us. He sees us. Oh, there she is. Starting to get used to the motion controls finally. Like 10 hours into the game.
Holy shit. That it?
I don't see any more.
On me. Let's go.
Break the chains with your teeth. Let's bite through them.
Damn it.
Blow up the gas station. Oh shit, things are getting bad very, very quickly. There's a lot of people.
Don't let her escape! I'm running out of ammo!
My puppy! I think we were not supposed to start a fight here. As I was saying, I'm getting so much better at the motion controls, guys.
It's our guys!
Nice. Wait, why am I cheering for Abby? What the hell? Yeah, it's working. The game's making me feel bad for Abby.
All clear! All clear! Come on, let's go before more of those freaks show up.
I love you guys. I'm gonna name all my children after you.
Ready? Glad you guys are around.
You can tell that's what the game's doing. It's trying to make you like wonder, oh, is Ellie actually the good guy or is Abby the good guy after all?
Survive this.
Who's really the bad one in all of this?
Hey, let me see your hand.
We're in.
I would say Joel was really the bad guy in all of this. And because he was a bad guy, he influenced Ellie. Ellie became bad, and Abby and all of her friends were just kind of like in the way. The true bad guy was Joel. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that for sure. And I almost feel like Abby and these guys are better good guys than Ellie and her friends were. Like, these guys are just out here trying to survive, you know? They're not out here trying to hunt other people down.
No. What? Look back.
They're the hunted. They're being hunted by
Squeeze this as hard as you can, okay?
the Scars and Ellie and her crew. They're just out here trying to live while everybody else is trying to kill them.
Holy shit.
I didn't even feel it.
Hey, we got 2.
She got shot.
Okay, he's got a gunshot wound to the hand.
You can tell, like, that's what the game's doing on purpose and how they wrote it. Is you play it as Ellie first, and then you come back and play it as Abby, being led to believe this whole time that Abby and all of them are the bad guys, and then you see it from their view, and you're like, well, shit. They're actually just decent people just trying to live. Like, everybody around them is trying to mow them down and kill them in cold blood.
She shouldn't be out.
They're all just trying to, like, make their way.
She'll be okay. She'll be okay.
Makes you wonder who's going to be the one to survive at the end of the game, Ellie or Abby.
Hey, who we got here?
Hey, come on, girl. This is Alice.
Come on, Alice. Good girl.
Thank you. These new recruits, I don't trust them. Thanks again, guys.
Me neither, man. I do not trust them.
Manny, hold up. Top dogs. Know what's going on?
I think that's actually where we're going to end it for tonight. Gives us a nice stopping point, you know. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the stream. Mr. Board Games, as always, thanks for joining us. Being here along for the ride. Keeping us company. Probably not going to stream again until next weekend on Sunday. So Sunday at 8 p.m. I think Sunday and Monday are just going to be our standard days from now on. Because I started having some other obligations, volunteer work and stuff like that I started doing Thursday evenings late into the night. So for now, that's what we're going to do. So I'll catch you guys next Sunday. Till then, hope you have a good week. And I will see you guys next time. See ya.